don't get a lot of local derbies
Hmm.
anymore. How exciting for the club to have that opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good for the players, and it's also going to be a great atmosphere for the supporters. It should be a very good game tomorrow. Olympic are a very good side. I've said that earlier. They've got some really good young players there that I suppose have got a lot to prove.
The Olympic president has just lit the torch a little bit by saying that this is sort of the meeting between the working class and the establishment, the corporate world. Are you happy to play the role of the big brothers or the villains in this game?
Look, we're the professional outfit. This is what all our players do for their living. And the Olympic, as you said, they're semi-professional players. So it's our players have to stand up and show why they are the professional players.
Bit of team news, I guess. You've spoken to a few people about the loss of Al Hassan, but how do you see, of course, with Tommy gone as well, how do you see that number 9 spot being filled this season?
Yeah, look, we've always, we have a lot of belief in our young players, and we've said all along that, Cassini this year is going to be our number 9, and we're going to give him that shot to be the number 9, and it's up to him to stand up. And he showed glimpses last season of what he can do, and we're really looking forward to Cassini having a breakout season this year and scored a lot of goals for us.
What is it about his game or his qualities that gives you that confidence that he can fill some pretty big boots left largely by Tommy?
Yeah, look, even last season when Cassini was when he had that game against Melbourne Victory, and then he had a run of games after that, he was keeping Tommy out of our starting lineup. And Cassini got injured, and that allowed Tommy to get back in, and that's football when you get injuries, and that's something that we're working on in this pre-season, on Cassini getting his body stronger and fitter, and that's something that he needs to develop himself, and so he can play the full season this year in the A-League. And I'm pretty sure if Cassini plays 90% of the games this year, he will score us a lot of goals.
Have the fellas had much of a run on artificial pitches in their time recently?
Yeah, look, a majority of our younger players have all, have grown up on this pitch here. This is where, all the development sides train, so they're accustomed to this pitch. It's just that some of the older players wouldn't have played on artificial pitches before, but I have no concerns about this pitch. This pitch is a good pitch, and we know the ball is going to roll consistently on it, so we have no issues with the pitch.
About scouting against the team that's in the NPL, does that pose any challenges, differences?
No, not at all.
Go about it?
Not at all. This is a local team, as we said, so we've seen this team play a lot of times this year, and as you said, I know a lot of the younger players that are in this team. I've coached some of these younger players as well, so I'm more than well aware of the strengths and the weaknesses of this team.
Would you like to see further A-League expansion? And you've obviously got your traditional rival in Victory, but would you like to see more meetings like this more regularly?
Yeah, most definitely. I think ideally the A-League would need 16 teams ideally, which means we get more games, and that's what we're lacking in this country, is more high quality games, especially for our younger players if they want to make that step into Europe or that step into the Socceroos. They need to be playing more games that count.
And games that count, I guess, are rivalries, aren't they? You can't really match that experience when you do head over to Europe or those sort of things.
As you said, when Melbourne Victory come to town, that's I suppose our biggest rivalry, and you just see how supporters and the atmosphere in the game is different to other games. And I'm sure on Sunday that we're going to get that atmosphere here. They're a well supported side, Olympic, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of support here for them, and I suppose that's going to be the strange thing for our players, is that they're playing in Adelaide and there might be a lot of support against them.
I imagine there's probably a few supporters, in fact, that would have scars for both teams. So where do you think those types of allegiances might go on Sunday?
Yeah, look, I suppose that's our Aussie way as well, wouldn't it? We always support the underdog, so there will be a lot of support for Olympic, and it's, as I said, our players are professional and they have to step up and get the job done.
You referenced to this being the pre-season a little earlier before. Given United's pretty proud history in the Cup, how do you view this tournament? Is it pre-season or is it something that's a bit more competitive than that?
Yeah, it's more competitive than that. It's the FA Cup, and as you said, our club has a great history in that, and we're the holders of the cup at the moment, and we want to go all the way and win it again. I don't think I think we're the only team that's won it 3 times, and we want to win it 3 times in a row.